As you probably heard, that solo was based on one simple motive. Motives give your solo lots of consistency, and we can achieve this in any of our solos by using a simple approach, a smart shortcut, if you will. By the way, be sure to stick around until the end of the video, where I'll show you how to download a PDF with today's exercise. All right, so let's say I have a sequence of consecutive 2/5s in minor, like at the end of Stella by Starlight. These kinds of sequences are very common in jazz standards. The bass follows a circle of fifths, so every 2/5 is just a whole step lower than the previous one. E minor 7 flat 5, A 7 flat 9 turns into D minor 7 flat 5, G 7 flat 9, which then is followed by C minor 7 flat 5 to F 7 flat 9. And finally, it resolves to the 1 major 7, B flat. So anything you can play on the first 2/5 can be sequenced over the next 2/5 by just transposing it down a whole step. But that's not as easy as it looks. Try playing the same motive over this progression. Not easy, right? Even harder would be to adapt a motive that you play over the 2 so that it fits the 5 chord as well. But I'm using a mental shortcut to do these transpositions, and that makes it much easier to play them in real time. No matter what motive I use on the first 2 minor 7 flat 5, I can immediately modalize it, or transform it, so that it fits the rest of the chords. And that's invaluable when I'm improvising, because I don't know when I might play a cool motive that I'd like to reuse again. The shortcut is this. I'm thinking of a certain structure that I know works on these chords, and I create the motives using only notes from that structure. Let me give you an example. Over a minor 7 flat 5 chord, I like playing the flat 3 add 9 chord. So over E minor 7 flat 5, I just play a G minor add 9. In other words, I just play a motive using G, A, B flat, and D. And I don't think of the notes that I'm playing. I store the motives as shapes. I start on the 9, and then I play 9, 3 root, and I leap down to the 5th of the G minor add 9. Over a C minor add 9, for example, that would sound like this. Over an F minor add 9, it would be this. So the shape is exactly the same, and I'm able to do this because recalling shapes from the add 9 chords is easy. So in our progression, as soon as I play this over the E minor 7 flat 5, I can immediately play it over the D minor 7 flat 5 and over the C minor 7 flat 5. Remember, I am playing the minor add 9 on the flat 3 of the minor 7 flat 5 chord. Now for the dominant chords, I like playing the major add 9 on the flat 6. So for A 7 flat 9, I play F add 9. F is the flat 6 of A. And for G 7 flat 9, I would play an E flat add 9. And on F 7 flat 9, I play a D flat add 9. But now I can immediately play the same shape, 2, 3, 1, 5, using those major add 9 chords. Yes, I know it sounds too obvious and repetitive, but now I can add some rhythmic variation. Or omit some of the notes. Or I can use two motives, one for the minor 7 flat 5 and another for the 5 7 flat 9. And when I put them all together, it sounds like this. Very consistent and pretty easy to achieve, and it sounds amazing. Even more, you start sounding like you know what you're doing, because developing motives across the harmonic progression is what great players do all of the time. All of our exclusive access members will get a PDF with today's topic. If you're not a member yet, you can join by clicking on the join button or the link provided. Remember, if you want access to all of our previous content, you can check out our Music Theory Journal, which is basically an almanac of all the content that we published for our members to this point. YouTube seems to think you're going to like one of these two videos here, so stick around and watch one of those. Thanks a lot.